more than just 4 young guys?
May I continue? They've been heroes through the ages with greatness, faith, and power. But these 4 were unstoppable when it came to the final hour. But we're getting ahead of the story. We're getting ahead of the story. So sit back and relax. Sit back and relax. Let us introduce you to Danny. Danny and the Shacks. Danny and the Shacks. Oh, who are you about to, Danny? We can't wait to see. Who are you about to, Danny? Will your face set you free? Who are you about to? Who are you about to? Who are you about to, Danny? Who are you about to? Who are you about to? Who are you about to, Danny?
As you watch the adventures of our heroes unfold, you'll see that Danny and his friends will continually face a series of choices.
And these choices will change their lives.
Will they compromise their beliefs and follow the rule of Babylon, or will they choose to follow God? Will they have faith to
I wonder if they'll bow.
Do you think they'll bow? God is greater than the power of man. Will they have faith to
I wonder if they'll bow.
Do you think they'll bow? God is greater. Oh, who are you about to, Danny? We can't wait to see. Who are you about to, Danny? Will your face set you free? Who are you about to? Who are you about to? Who are you about to, Danny? Who are you about to? Who are you about to? Who are you about to, Danny? And now, we proudly present Danny and the Shacks! Danny and the Shacks!
Just who will Danny and his friends bow to? In our story, some will face choices where they must physically bow.
Others will need to choose who they will follow, serve, and worship.
You will see. Danny and his friends face life or death decisions. In the arena, the fire, and the den.
But we are getting ahead of ourselves. Danny and his friends had arrived in Babylon, having been captured by the Babylonians.
And they soon realized that life in Babylon was very, very different than life in Israel.
Well, aren't you guys the strongest, best captives I've ever seen? Good for you. We are so glad to have you here in Babylon. This is Helga, and she will give you a tour of our royal weight room, where you will prepare for the Babylonian Warrior Challenge. What do you say, warriors?
Babylon strong!
Challenge?
What challenge?
You'll love it. Helga will tell you all about it. First, I have to finish my workout. Time for lunges. Carry on, warriors.
Babylon strong!
Here in Babylon, we work our bodies to the fullest capacity. We are the best. Now you will be the best. But it looks like you'll need some training before you compete.
Danny was intrigued by the idea of a physical fitness challenge. In his mind, he pictured himself flying through the course, catching barbells left and right as they were thrown at him.
Take that, and that, and that.
Although, that's not exactly what happened. Here's what really happened.
This doesn't look so tough. Let me just... Oh dear, that's too heavy. I can't lift that.
He said it, you know the drill.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Huh?
We do jumping jacks anytime someone says the word can't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You'll get it. We have a bunch of workout words. It keeps things exciting. Just wait till someone says Israelite.
Don't say it.
The king assigned them a daily ration of food from his own kitchen. They were to be trained for 3 years, and after that, they were to enter the king's service. But Danny was determined not to defile himself by eating the food given to them by the king. He asked for permission not to eat these unacceptable foods.
Helga, I would like to respectfully ask that my friends and I aren't required to eat the king's food.
We have Top Chef's cookie for us day and night. Best food in Babylon. Why in the world would you ask that?
I can't help but notice, Helga,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
that you are still lifting weights.
Yep, gotta keep that heart rate up.
She never stops working out. She's our top warrior.
Babylon strong.
As you know, we are Israelites.
That's the word!
Israelites, Israelites, punch, 2, 3, 4, run, 2, 3, 4, ha!
The Most High God has rules for us to follow. May we simply be allowed to eat vegetables and drink water for the next 10 days?
Well, that's a sure way to lose the competition.
Gotta have protein.
Even so, we are following the rules of the Most High God. Just give us 10 days and then see how we do.
I don't know. If King Neb sees you looking weak at the competition, he's gonna punish me.
Don't worry, our God will not let us down.
He keeps his promises, and we depend on him. 10 days passed, and it was time for the competition. Danny and his friends had eaten only vegetables, while the Babylonians had eaten like kings.
Strong! Strong! Babylon strong! Strong! We're Babylon strong. Just look around. We will sing this song as our enemies fall to the ground. We're Babylon strong. And you'll need to choose if you will join us or be ready to lose. Strong! Strong! Babylon strong! Strong! Rich as far as you can see, thanks to our great king.
That's me.
Strength is what we build our lives upon. Our future lies in our own hands. We will win like no one can. Every day we sing this song.
Glory be to Babylon.
Glory be to Babylon.
Glory be to Babylon.
Glory be to Babylon. We're Babylon strong. Just look around. We will sing this song as our enemies fall to the ground. We're Babylon strong. And you'll need to choose if you will join us or be ready to lose.
Looks like the new guys are crushing the home team. What is happening?
My heart depends upon the one and only God, not the riches or the strength of Babylon. God's in control of everything, no matter how it looks.
We will try. We're Babylon strong. Just look around. We will sing this song as our enemies fall to the ground. We're Babylon strong. And you'll need to choose if you will join us or be ready to lose. Strong!
challenge was over, and Danny and the Shacks were crowned the winners. They determined to give God all the glory for their victory.
I've got to say, those vegetables did not let you down. How'd you do it?
It was the Most High. He made us strong.
Whatever. Back to business. As Babylonians, you will need new names. From now on, you will be Shadrach, Meshach, and you. Abednego. Back to push-ups.
Meanwhile, King Neb was very impressed that Danny and his friends had won the Babylonian Warrior Challenge.
Babylon strong! Let me just say, I am very impressed with you Israelites.
Israelites, Israelites, 1, 2, 3, 4, run, 2, 3, 4, huh!
I can't imagine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ugh, how you did it. But you beat my finest people in the Babylonian Warrior Challenge.
Babylon strong!
You easily beat the obstacle course, even without eating our chef's amazing food. Tell me, what were your names again?
I'm Shadrach.
I'm Meshach. And
I'm just gonna call you the Shacks.
I like it.
Would you like to be regular competitors in the competition? You have the strength that it takes.
Our strength comes only from Yahweh, the Most High God.
We will live in Serbia, but please allow us to continue to honor God with what we choose to eat.
King Neb agreed, and Danny and his friends continued to quietly follow God and eat the food they knew God wanted them to.
Even, in fact, 3 years later, they were stronger and healthier than all the others that had eaten the great food of the kingdom.
They chose to have faith and follow God even though it was unpopular. Even when it seemed the wisest choice was to eat the king's food so they could be strong.
And God blessed them as they lived in a foreign land.
It's easier said than done to stay true to who you know you are. It's easier said than done to be in the world but not forget your call. One decision can change everything and set the course of your life. Will you look to God or go it alone? Everyone decides. Everyone decides. But faith believes the impossible. Impossible. Faith sees what only God can do. Faith waits for the beautiful, the future God has in store for those who believe the impossible. I wanna see the hand of God in the world around me in every part. I wanna hear His gentle voice teaching me to hear His heart. I will depend on God in everything, for He's the source of my life. I will seek His ways and not my own, and trust in Him alone. I'll trust in Him alone. Faith believes the impossible, impossible. Faith sees what only God can do. Faith waits for the beautiful, future God has in store for those who believe the impossible. Believe the impossible.
Time in Babylon went by, as time does, and Danny and the Shacks adjusted to their new life.
Danny and his friends prayed and asked God to give them wisdom to live in this new land. Above all, they continued to trust God, that he would take care of them.
Soon, Danny was placed in a high position and sent off to oversee various operations in various parts of the land.
Meanwhile, the king appointed the Shacks over a province of Babylon. One day the king had a big announcement.
What a great king I am. Look at all that I have accomplished. All praise and glory go to me. Wait until you've seen what I've built. A 90-foot golden statue of our favorite person, me.
All were informed that when the beat dropped, they would be required to fall down and worship the golden statue. Whoever would not would be thrown into a furnace of blazing fire.
The Shacks had a big problem. They knew they couldn't bow down to anyone but God.
There is no way we're bowing down to that thing, right?
Of course not. We can't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Shackies, Shacksters, I know you have your own beliefs, but you do realize what needs to happen here, right? I mean, it's going to be pretty obvious if everyone's bowing down to the statue and you three aren't.
Perhaps the king won't mind. He loves us. Maybe he will make an exception.
The Shacks thought the king might change his mind. What if he decided that no one should bow to the statue at all? They could just imagine.
To my loyal Babylonians, I have just finished talking with my very best friends, the Shacks, and they have reminded me that there is only one God. So I will be taking down the statue, and we will all worship the one true God.
Although by now I bet you realize that that's not what happened.
This is what happened.
Whoever does not bow to the statue will be thrown into a fiery hot furnace immediately.
You're not thinking this through, Shakizzles. King Neb respects your beliefs. I know for a fact that he was impressed with your God. Your God helped you win the warrior challenge.
Babylon strong!
Many people are impressed, but just because someone's impressed doesn't mean their life has changed.
Well, we don't want to lose you. You'll be of no use to your God after you've been toasted.
If you'll just make this one compromise, you'll be able to keep serving God for a long, long time.
It's easy to compromise. And it's easy to get caught up in worshiping other things.
But we must worship the one true God.
We won't bow, as simple as that.
I'd like to begin the festivities with a gigantic, enormous worship service for the most amazing king around. Me. Welcome to my party. So glad you came. It's a big celebration to praise my name. While we're here, there's something you should know. I almost hate to mention it, but here it goes. Let's all celebrate and have some fun. But before you do anything else, first you gotta bow.
Bow down to your king, to the statue sing. Bow down, bow down, bow down to your king. Bring an offering. Bow down, bow down. Your God will understand if you go with the flow. Surely he won't mind if you bow down low. King, bow down to your king. Bow down, bow down, bow
Do
down.
this once. Compromise. You gotta think of yourself and compromise. The end will justify the means. Plus, if you don't go along, everyone will see.
Bow down to your king, to the statue sing. Bow down, bow down, bow down to your king. Bring an offering. Bow down, bow down. So now you've heard the law that you have to bow. If you're gonna change your mind, then you better do it now.
On the count of 4, you're gonna bow down low. 1, 2, 3, 4, bow.
God has the power, he is our king. We're gonna stand.
There's only one God
worship him and bring him fame. We're gonna stand.
We stand for the one true King. He is the Lord over everything. We stand. He's the only one worthy of praise. May his will be done. We stand. And Jehovah reigns. He will rescue us and he will save. We stand. And we will not bow, for he will deliver us even now. We stand.
We stand.
For the one true King. He is the Lord over everything. We stand.
We stand.
The only one worthy of praise. May his will be done. We stand.
We stand.
Jehovah reigns. He will rescue us and he will save. We stand.
We stand.
And we will not bow, for he will deliver us even now. We stand.
When all was said and done, the Shacks did not bow. In fact, they stood tall.
But some of the Babylonians were not too happy about the way it turned out. Helga brought the matter up with the king the following day while they were all plinking. Oh, king, in your royal muscliness, did you notice that your favorite Hebrews conveniently forgot to bow at the ceremony when the beat dropped?
Those cool cats, the Shacks, are you sure?
They must still be loyal to their God. After all, they are Israelites.
Israelites, Israelites, punch, 2, 3, 4, run, 2, 3, 4, huh!
The nerve! How ungrateful! After I put them in charge of the provinces here in Babylon, bring them here!
And so, the Shacks were brought before King Neb and given one more chance.
I will give you one more chance to fall down and worship the golden statue of me. And if you do not, you will be thrown into the fire. Riga, tell them about the fire.
Oh, King, it is so hot. You can toast a marshmallow in 1 second, pop popcorn in 3, and pizza in 5. Let's just say you don't want to be anywhere near it.
Much less in it. I crack myself up.
Our God can deliver us from the fire. But even if he doesn't, he's still more powerful than all your gods.
We will not worship any of your gods or your idols.
Pity. I really liked you, Shacks.
Those shakalaks were thrown into a furnace hot so hot.
They were stuck without a chance to ever make it out.
But to Babylon's surprise, they were untouched by the heat. Almighty God showed up and cooled them head to feet. God is with you in the fire. He is with you in the flame. He is near when you call his name. He's with you in the fire. He's with you in the flame. He is near and he will save. Too hot to handle, too hot. Don't give in to your fear. The enemy's a liar. Too hot to handle, too hot. God is near. He's even Lord in the fire. 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 God is with you in the fire. He's with you in the flame. He is near. You call his name. He's with you in the fire. He's with you in the flame. He is near and he will save.
Wait, didn't we throw in 3 people?
Yes, king.
Well, I see 4 people in that fire, and it looks like they're having a party!
Get too hot to handle, too hot. Give in to your fear. The enemy's a liar. Too hot to handle, too hot. God is here. He's even Lord in the fire. Lord in the fire. Lord in the fire. Lord in the fire. Lord in the fire.
So Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were brought out of the fire.
And the fire had not burned any part of them.
Once again, King Ned was very impressed that their God had saved them from the fire. He said,
Praise be to the God of the shacks who has sent an angel to rescue them. They were willing to give up their lives rather than serve or worship any other god but their own. Therefore, I decree, if anyone says anything bad about their God, I will have them do about 1,000 burpees and 5 million sit-ups. There is no God like theirs.
And King Ned promoted the shacks and sent them on their way to lead in the provinces of Babylon.
Claire. Many years went by and new kings came and went until a different king arrived with a very different bent.
He loved his music, and this much we know. Never sing without his saxophone.
King Darius was more interested in music, so he converted the weight room to a palace recording studio. He loved to jam with the other musicians, especially Danny.
In fact, he planned to put Danny in charge of the whole kingdom. Soon, Danny would be the second most powerful musician in the land. The other musicians did not like that.
He's a foreigner, and he's gonna rule over us? He doesn't even practice piano every day for 7 hours. He keeps stopping to pray to his God.
Can you imagine? I'm practicing my vocalizing and I'm warming up like every second. Me.
The other leaders tried to find something wrong with Danny because they were jealous that he was so respected, but they couldn't find anything to blame him for, so they decided to trick the king into making a law they knew Danny wouldn't follow.
Let's convince the king to make a law that all the people in the land have to pray to King Darius every day for 30 days. It'll be a sign of their loyalty.
Perfect! And if they don't?
Throw them in the lion's den. The lion's den.
So they approached the king. Let me get this straight. Everyone will pray to me for 30 days?
Yep.
Not gonna lie. I love that idea. But just in case King Darius realized that it was a trap for Danny, they wrote in a clause making sure the law would go into effect immediately and could never be changed. But Danny continued to pray to God 3 times a day with his windows open so all could see.
God, I praise you. You're the one and alone true God. My life is always in your hands. Please guide me today as I seek to follow your will and serve you. Amen.
Right away, the jealous musicians alerted the king to Danny's actions, and King Darius realized with horror that he had no choice but to follow his decree and send Danny into the lion's den.
I'm so sorry, Danny. I was tricked into making this decree. May your God whom you faithfully serve deliver you from the lion's den.
It's all right, King. My God will continue to protect me. We'll jam again. You'll see.
So Danny was tossed into a den of lions.
You know that feeling that you get in the pit of your soul when you think about a burger and you want to swallow it whole? There's a sweet satisfaction knowing all will soon be fine. You've heard the
would trust God to see him through.
The lion's great, waiting for a treat. If their tummies were happy, they'd feel such sweet relief. But to their surprise, it all went south when God sent an angel.
God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. When it seemed there was no way out, God shut their mouths.
I think they're trying to speak. I'm sorry, I can't understand you.
Perhaps I could jump in and translate. Welcome to our home.
Sorry about the mess.
But if it's not about her.
Oh, she wants to eat you.
Oh, thanks anyway. I'm just gonna stand over here.
God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. When it seemed there was no way out, God shut their mouths. The safest place was in that lion's den. Center of his will, the best place you've ever been. Lions know, now there is no doubt that the power of God. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. When it seemed there was no way out, now I will sing and shout. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. When it seemed there was no way out, God shut their mouths. When it seemed there was no way out, God shut their mouths. When it seemed there was no way out, God shut their mouths.
King Darius hurried to the lion's den and called out,
Danny, oh boy, friend, have you been eaten?
May the king live forever. My God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me.
Hot diggity dog, this calls for a saxophone celebration.
King Darius was overjoyed and gave orders to lift Danny out of the den.
And when Danny was lifted from the den, no wound was found on him because he had trusted in his God.
Danny trusted God in the lion's den. In faith, he believed the impossible.
Even when you are living in Babylon, you can still be in the presence of Almighty God.
For better is one day in his presence than 1,000 spent anywhere else.
Blessed are those who dwell in your house. Oh, they are ever praising you. Blessed are those whose strength is in you. Oh, you have set their hearts on pilgrimage.
God didn't dwell in tents wicked. For Lord our God is Son, and she hath work his favor and honor. No good thing does he withhold from those who walk his blameless. Blessed the man who trusts in you. Blessed the man who trusts in you.
Bless the man who trusts in you, I'm blessed.
She's blessed.
You're
She's
blessed.
blessed.
Bless the man who trusts in you, I'm blessed.
She's blessed.
You're blessed.
She's blessed.
Bless the man who trusts in you, I'm blessed.
She's blessed.
You're blessed.
She's blessed.
Bless the man who trusts in you, I'm blessed. Better is one day. Better is one day. Better is one day in your course. Better is one day. Better is one day. Better is one day in your course than a thousand elsewhere. Than a thousand elsewhere. Than a thousand elsewhere. Better is one day in your courts than a thousand elsewhere. Than a thousand elsewhere. Than a thousand elsewhere. Better is one day in your
Bless
courts
the man who trusts in
than
you.
a
I'm blessed.
thousand
You're blessed.
elsewhere.
Bless the man who trusts in you.
Than
I'm
a
blessed. You're
thousand
blessed.
elsewhere.
Bless the man who trusts in you.
Than
I'm
a
blessed. You're
thousand
blessed.
elsewhere.
Bless the man who trusts in you.
Better
I'm
is
blessed.
one
You're
day
blessed.
in your
Bless the
courts
man who trusts in you.
than
I'm
a
blessed. You're
thousand
blessed.
elsewhere.
Bless the man who trusts in you.
Than
I'm
a
blessed. You're
thousand
blessed.
elsewhere.
Bless the man who trusts in you. I'm
Than a
blessed. You're
thousand
blessed.
elsewhere.
Bless the man who trusts in you. I'm
Better
blessed.
is one
You're
day
blessed.
in your courts.
Maybe you're in your own Babylon, a difficult place where it's hard to feel that God is with you.
Rest assured that he is near and you can worship him no matter where you are. He will be with you in Babylon.
He'll be with you in the fire.
He'll be with you in the den.
Look for where God is working.
But whatever happens, how disastrous it may seem to us, God will be with you in the middle of it.
Even in the midst of the difficult times in our lives, God is with us. He is listening, and in faith we stand for him. I will stand for the one true God. I will stand when no one stands with me. I will stand, for I serve the King, even if the world comes against me. I will stand.
God calls each of us to have courage and take a stand in different ways. It might be like the Shacks refusing to bow to a false god.
Or it might look like Danny, kneeling and praying to God, even though there was a law against it.
It might even mean serving quietly in a place where those around you don't serve God, and being a trustworthy and honest worker like Danny in the Shacks in Babylon.
But whatever way God calls you to stand, he will be with you and give you the strength to stand for him.
Even in the lion's den, even in the fire, even when everyone around turns away, I will stand for the one true God. I will stand when no one stands with me. I will stand, for I serve the King, even if the isn't the end.